Uh, Hello,
Hello, Elina.
hello. Welcome to Purpley. Can you hear me and see me clearly?
Thank you. I pronounce correct your name, Elina?
Yes, my name is Elina. How about your names? What's your name?
My name is Rafael.
Raphael. Wow, I
Yes.
love your name. Your
Thank
name
you.
is like my famous character in the movies. Their name is Raphael, and also my favorite cartoon character. It was about the cartoon's name was about ninjas turtle. They were four ninjas and four brothers, and the name of one of them was Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo. And I love Raphael the best, and your name is same as him.
Oh, thank your.
Yeah.
Do you have four brothers?
No, no, no. I have only one sister.
Oh, okay. I have two sisters.
How about you? You have two siblings,
Y-
sisters.
Sisters, yes. Natalia and Sofia.
Natalia and Sophia. Oh, my
Yes.
sister's name. Her name is Angelina, and my name
Angelina.
is Elina. Yeah, Angelina and Elina.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And the name of your parents. What is the
And my
names?
my mom's name is Raina, and my father's name is uh, I don't know. This name is somehow his name is Alexander.
Alexander.
Alexander
Oh,
Jainer. Yeah,
I
we
have
call we
a
call him Alex.
Alex.
Alex
I have
Jainer.
a, I have a friend called Alexander.
Oh, really? Yeah, these
Yes.
names are so popular even in Bulgaria. These are kind of religious name. Alexander is a kind of religious name here, and we love it. Yes, I think
Oh,
he has a
in
nice name.
Brazil too, it is very common this name.
Yeah, I say, sometimes when I say to some of my students, I say, "Oh my God, it's like ancient name, Alexander. It's like, like a king's name or something." And somehow I went to use the short form. My father's name is Alex, my mom's Jaina, my sister Angelina, and I'm Alina.
Oh, Elina, I never know somewhere no someone that this name Elina, but Angelina, it is more common in Brazil.
Yeah,
Elina no.
yeah. You've never met somebody whose name is Elina. It's
Yes,
first time for you, yes?
yes,
But
first time.
Elina is very popular name in Bulgaria.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I'm about 22. How about you?
I 26.
26. Oh, only
Yeah.
4 years. We are you are more experienced than me, but we are still in a similar teenage. Let's call it teenage.
Yes. How long time do you are teaching on Preply?
I have been English teacher in another platform for 2 years in Native Camp. Do you know Native Camp? I think you can see my logo. It's still Native Camp because I worked for that company for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Native Camp. It's Japanese company. I worked there for 2 years and I had about 4,000 classes. The number of my classes at Native Camp, but I
4,000?
joined too purposely. Yeah, it was too
Oh,
much, and all of them they were Japanese, Chinese, Asian, Eastern Asia people. And my students they were from Eastern Asia. They love to learn English, and Native Camp platform was only for learning English. Not other languages, just for English. And I have been and maybe I quit this job because of purpley. It was quite a long time that I was teacher in Native Camp, and I wanted to have new experience. I wanted to choose other platforms and have some English classes here or in other platform in order to explore the world. Not only Japan and China. I wanted to meet people, for example, from other countries like Brazil, from Spain, from uh, even from I have some students from France, from other part of Europe or other part of Asia, like Arabic countries. But in native camp, I had this chance to only meet Japanese people, and that's why I think that I need to explore the world. I need to know more people from all around the world, and it's better to quit native camp and use another platform. And I found that in Purpley we have more chances to meet people from new countries. By the way, where are you from?
Oh,
I think Brazil.
yes, I from Brazil, São Paulo,
Hmm.
and I start Uzi preply have been 5 months. When I start to
Uh-huh.
speak, before this, I don't speak English, nothing.
You couldn't speak
I
English
couldn't. Yes,
before you joined. Yeah.
I
Oh my
I
God. Oh
start
my God. That's
uh,
nice.
I start practice have been 5 months, more or less.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh my God. I'm so happy that you improved a lot. You couldn't speak English at all, but in 5 months, you can speak so nice like now. That's
Yeah,
amazing. You had
I
nice teachers.
thank you. Before, I only watch series and movie with subtitles in English, and
Mhm.
uh, I had a lot of shame, right? Shame to speak.
Yeah, you didn't have enough confidence. You embarrassed to speak
Yes.
English.
For example, if I think, oh, if I start a class and I didn't no, I how can I say? I
You
don't
couldn't
I
speak
don't can
English
understand.
with teachers.
I
Oh,
don't
oh,
can
you can
understand
understand.
something, and or I don't can speak something. The people cannot understand me. I very afraid, right? Afraid.
Yeah, afraid. Yes. You afraid if teachers on purposely couldn't understand you or you couldn't understand them? Yes, that's quite a hard situation. You can't communicate, but don't worry. Teachers, they have different kind of ways, even for beginners that they can't speak English at all. For example, I have a lot of textbook that is from the basic level, like first lesson until, for example, advanced level. And I have some textbook that is only based on speaking, about learning vocabularies, improving your listening skills, and all at the same time. Each lesson you choose one topic depends on your level. It's usually based on daily news or BBC Learning English. We do role play together. We learn new vocabularies and we talk about that topic. I will share my style with you.
For example, before I had a lot of difficulty to listen and understand.
Uh-huh.
I can understand more read, for example, a subtitle, than
Uh-huh.
listen without subtitle. For example, when I watch a movie,
Yeah, when you watch movie without subtitle, can you understand everything?
more or less.
Yeah,
I
that's nice.
I
That's
I wa-
nice.
I watch it with subtitle, but I try read less than before. Is right? Less than before. Less try less read less.
You try to read a lesson before because you try to read a lesson before
Yes.
because you wanted to improve your listening skills and also you want
Only
to
when only when I listen some word that I don't understand or I don't know, and I read.
yeah, that's amazing. Uh, I think movies are the best. I started to learn English when I was 7 years old, and I participate in cram school, English cram school. It was just a kind of college, little college, or a kind of school for learning English. 3 times per week for 90 minutes. Each session it was about 90 minutes. 3 times per week I joined to that cram school when I was 7 years old. I tried to learn English so hard, and even during weekend we need to do some kind of homeworks. And after I get to know English more, and I able to I was able to speak more. I found that another way to improve my English, my accent, and also my speaking is movies and listening to BBC Daily News. And I increase my vocabulary knowledge. I improve my speaking with movies and with this BBC, and also learn some grammar from my cram school and improve my speaking with teachers. I think it's very important, and something that I found now in your speaking, you can speak fluent, but you have some grammar problems when you're speaking. I think we should focus on grammar part two in our classes, or you can study grammar by yourself and then you can ask me that, okay, I have problem in this grammar and I can't understand it very well, and in the class I will share my textbook, we'll learn together about that special grammar. But what do you think about your grammar level? Have you ever practiced grammar in a
Uh,
good level?
I I don't practice grammar, but now it is very hard. For example, I start a talk or speak. Uh, After I will study more about grammar. I only, for example, do questions, verb to be. For example,
Mhm.
you can take something. If I for example, you can take this, or do you can take this? It is a question. Or verb to be, or change the word. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're not. You're right. I think we should focus on grammar too in our classes. Fortunately, I have some textbook for improving this, and let's improve your grammar first, and also we can have some free conversation in our classes. Don't worry. But the only problem that I feel now, based on what you say, is a little bit grammar, because sometimes you will confuse what verb you have to use. And I want to fix this. I want you to know more, especially about verbs. The time that you have to use in your present perfect, past perfect, present
Oh,
continuous, past, future, it's
uh, for
important to
example,
use them.
my reading and my writing, it is better than
Uh-huh.
my listen and my speak. If
Oh,
I
you can write.
Yes, if I can, I take a test or yes, a test. I can read it and understand the in the past or the future. I can understand.
Okay, okay, got it. Now, by the way, for example, the textbook that I told you about speaking, let me have your picture here. I can see you. Okay, now I can see your nice face. Um, it's based on all of these are textbook, and some people they want to learn English just for traveling. Some people they want to learn English just for business. They have business English, like speak up in business. Some textbooks are for kids, some textbooks are for beginners, and this one is about grammar illustration. For example, we will start with level 2. um, for example, we have to be parts, verbs, to be verbs, present simple, present continuous, and also some new vocabularies like actions and state verbs. You learn about the state verbs. You learn some vocabularies about feelings and mood, and also other. For example, the present simple and present continuous. You try to use them. Because these two present simple and continuous they are different. You do some exercise in order to find the differences and use them in a best way, in a true way in your sentence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are so many things about grammar, like about you learn about auxiliary verbs, you learn about the past simple, or okay, I open a textbook, sorry.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, this one is about past simple. That the textbook is look like this. If okay, It's very easy to understand this grammar. This one is about past simple. Use the auxiliary verb did to make question in the past simple. Like,
Oh,
did you
yes.
have a good
Did
holiday?
you have it is the past, right? Did.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yes, I
past.
know.
Did. And we learn how to make sentence. We do some exercise, and we have some listening activity too, that you have to answer the question, and you have to write them down in a past form or in the question form. Just it's practice of grammar. Each lesson we can have one grammar lesson, and also we can have one daily news lesson.
Oh,
By
okay.
the way, which accent do you prefer to learn with? British, American, which accent do you want? For example, this one is daily news. Each lesson we can choose one daily news. It's very easy for level 4 and 5. It's about phone use while driving, bad signs. We'll learn some new vocabularies like discover, quality, personality, training, prevent,
Oh,
and
okay.
you try to make sentence with these words. In the comprehension part, there's three questions that you have to find the answers from this article. You listen to the article with which accent you want. We can listen to a British or American one, or sometimes Australian and Canadian. Um, then you try to answer this question. For example, how many German drivers did research talk to? 67, 3, 1000. Or you try to choose the right answer, and you read out the article for me one more time. And at the end, we have discussion, like free conversation about this topic. Do you use your phone while driving, or do you think that it is all right to use your phone while driving? There are some questions that we can have free conversation. What do you think about these styles of textbook?
Oh, I use the materials, is right? Materials to
Uh-huh.
study like this. For example, can you see?
Oh
Angle.
yeah, you
I
angle. Yeah, I have
yes,
that one too. Do
every
you like
day.
angle?
Yes, every day I did
Yeah, I have it
every
here.
day
Angle.
I read something. Yes, something inside the bus when I go to my work every day.
Yeah, it's very nice. Angle is very nice. I always teach some materials to my students from Angle because the words are, the new words are practical. They can easily listen. We can share our opinions about anything. I love this site. And actually, another site that you can use is BBC. Is based on the debut. BBC is same as Angle, but in a different way. You choose one topic. For example, can you keep a secret? You have to listen to this topic for 6 minutes, and after 6 minutes you definitely learn this kind of vocabularies like guilty pleasure, spill the beans, marriage proposal, the whole point of something, evil eye, and burdensome. You learn about this vocabulary, but listen to the conversation between Neil and Bess. They have some conversation about something. We can do role play together. For example, one time I will be Nail and you will be Bess, and we do a role play with this conversation and also learn some vocabularies as well. Usually, our classes can be in many types: learning daily news, listening to BBC, have debuts, and also we can learn some grammar.
Oh, okay.
For you, I think if I want to make a lesson plan, one lesson grammar, if we have, for example, 50-minute lesson, in one lesson we can learn about grammar and one daily news. It's the best way. One daily news, or one daily news, or BBC, you know, or
BBC.
BBC. Yes. You can choose daily news or BBC each lesson after the grammar. Then we can talk about it. And also, I can send you some grammar exercise at home. I have this book, and also I have the PDF. I can send you the PDF of this book. It's grammar for IELTS. All the grammar that you need to be successful in IELTS examination is this. It's all the grammars in English, only in 200 pages. And each lesson we can also study from this book, not the textbook in other sites. But the textbook in that site, in native camp site, is very easy to understand. This textbook is quite hard, because it's for advanced level. And first, I want to start with easier grammar, like grammar through illustration. Then this book, I
Okay.
send this book to you as a homework, and if you want you can do it as a homework. You can do these exercises, and after that I can send you the answers, the answer key. You can check if your answers are correct, and if you do any mistakes. And also you can ask me any question whenever you want. You can just text me on properly, or I can give you my Telegram account. You can text me there or on Instagram, it's okay. And yeah, this is my style. What do you think?
Oh, okay. I have a question. In your country, Bulgaria, people speak English or no? It is
No,
common.
speak. Yeah, they speak Bulgarian, but I live in Sofia city, and Sofia is a kind of international city. There are so many foreigners here, and we have this chance to speak English with foreigners in the cafe. And yeah, I think I can speak English even in my daily routine, but not with my parents, with foreigners.
Oh, okay. Do you, for example, tourism guide tourism, for example,
Yeah.
you are guide tourism? For example,
Yeah,
for example,
as
arrive
a guide
for
tourism, I'm
foreigner.
still
For example, arrive or arrive a foreigner in your country, and
arrived.
you help them with your English, for example, or no?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. If some foreigners come to our country, definitely, if I found them, for example, a little bit confused in a street and they're searching about a place, I ask them, "Can I help you?" Or "What are you looking for?" And start a little chat. "Oh, where are you from? I'm so happy. Welcome to my country. If you want, I can bring you somewhere." If I have time, because I'm university student. But if I have time, for example, I'm alone, I don't have anything to do or classes at home. Yeah, I really like to chat with foreigners and go to some beautiful places with them and recommend them some places. But working as a tour guide, I've never worked as a tour guide to
Yeah,
be, for
tour
example, on a
guide. I
bus.
forgot
And
this word. Tour guide.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never worked as a tour guide, just helping like a human, not a tour guide.
Oh, okay. It is common. Do you do you know a foreigner, for example, walking the street in your country?
Yeah, yeah, of course, there are
Uh,
some foreign,
here,
especially from some countries like Britain, England, from France, from I don't know, Germany. They have some companies in Sofia city, because Sofia is the capital city. They have some companies in Sofia city, and you can see them. And some foreigners they work in Bulgarian companies, because Bulgaria is very cheap place to live and also cheap place to start new business. In Europe
oh, okay.
it's quite cheaper than other countries, and many people attracted. Many people from England or from France, they attracted to this country because of the prices, and they want to start their own business here, because we don't have high taxes, and they don't have to pay high tax, and that's why in that case they feel Bulgaria is a good destination to start a new job.
Okay, I understand. And for example, when you meet a British, do you can understand very well because the accent British?
I talk to Americans and British people, and I can understand both of them. And also, I think British people they speak better than American people. I don't know why, but maybe in my case, they speak very gently and not, with lots of idiom. They speak so, they don't speak so fast or with. I think it was understandable, much understandable than American people. But I have American friend that whenever he speak with me, I can understand what he says. But my accent and his accent is a little bit different. He told me that I think you speak like British people, and I told him, yeah, you are typical American.
Oh,
But
for
there is
example,
not
uh,
so too
I,
much difference between these two accents.
I cannot understand nothing. the accent British. For example, I can watch the series Bridgerton on Netflix, but I cannot
Mhm.
understand the accent British.
Really? Okay,
Yes,
I want to
for
play
me,
audio.
it's
Okay,
very
I will
very
play
hard.
audio for you. Once in British, once in American. Then you can tell me if you can understand or not. Do you
Okay,
think it's a good way? I will play, okay, this article. I can play first time the US pronunciation, then the British. I think they don't have any much difference, you know. Some people, mm, okay, I will play the US one, American. Are you ready?
okay.
Phone use while driving, bad signs. Research has found that people who use their phones while driving may be psychopaths. Researchers talked to nearly 1,000 German drivers. They discovered that 61% used their phones while driving. They did not want to miss anything while traveling. Drivers who used their phones showed three bad qualities. These are often signs of the dark triad personality type. Men and women with these qualities are less likely to care about people. They are also more likely to drive loud cars. The researchers think more training is the answer. It could stop drivers from using their phones. Using their phones less in daily life would be a good start. It could prevent accidents from happening. It might also save lives.
Okay, this one was American. And now
Okay.
I will play the British, okay? You can tell me if you find any difficulties to understand.
Phone use while driving, bad signs. Research has found that people who use their phones while driving may be psychopaths. Researchers talked to nearly 1,000 German drivers. They discovered that 61% used their phones while driving. They did not want to miss anything while traveling. Drivers who used their phones showed three bad qualities. These are often signs of the dark triad personality type. Men and women with these qualities are less likely to care about people. They are also more likely to drive loud cars. The researchers think more training is the answer. It could stop drivers from using their phones. Using their phones less in daily life would be a good start. It could prevent accidents from happening. It might also save lives.
Okay, what did you
Uh,
understand about the difference of these two languages?
yes, and this audio, it is very similar, but I don't know when I watch a series, I cannot understand. I don't know.
Me series, you know,
I
you have
I
to be careful because in some series, you know, I watched a series that it was, for example, a person from another country that he was actor from another country, but they act in British movie and they try to speak like British. But yes, I watch some movies that American and British, a boy and girl, they fall in love with each other and they both had a different accent, but both of the accents was nice, you know. I can't say American accent is better or British accent is better between them, you know. I think both of them had their own beauty.
okay. For example, when I watch it, I need to read uh everything because if I
Yeah,
only listen, I cannot understand.
yeah, yeah. If you only listen you can't understand, you know, like talk, you know, in English we say talk, in US we say talk, but British people pronounce it like talk, talk, okay.
Oh,
And also, when it comes to some vocabularies like vitamin, British people say vitamin, but US people say vitamin, you know, not vitamin, vitamin. Or For example, when it comes to some
Water, it is
words like
water, water, water.
yeah, or even American people like to say pants, but British say trouser. Trouser,
Oh,
pants.
it
Both of them
is
have similar, but
uh, the first word I learned about clothes. It is uh, uh, trousers, trouser, right?
trouser, yes,
And
trouser.
in
Pants and
USA it
trouser
is
are,
pant.
I think in US it's pants, but I have to check. I have to check because I'm not sure. It's quite hard to memorize everything. Oh, okay. In UK, they say pants. US, they say trouser or jean.
Trousers. Oh
Okay.
yes. For
US,
example,
trouser or jean. Yeah.
one time I was read a test, and in this test, for example, uh, they put in your trouser. I can understand browser tal. But I can another test, and he for example he put in a pants. What is the pants? I will search on my uh, Google Translate, and I saw it is trouser and pants. It is the same
Yeah.
means right means,
Yes, they
but
have similar meaning.
one
And
it is
also,
British and one is US.
yeah, yeah. And they have to know each other's language. For example, if British people go to the shop in the UK, in the US, and if they ask the shop assistant that I want, for example, a pair of pants, they can say, what is pants? They all know. All the Americans know pants is trouser in their mother tongue. And both of them, they're aware of this kind of differences between US and British English.
Oh, okay. Oh, and in your culture, there is many different accents. Are the cities? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, but I
Uh,
can't see you.
uh, you cannot see me.
Yeah, yeah, I can't see you. I don't know why.
1 minute.
Okay, maybe you should reconnect. Yeah, now I can see you.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. In your country, there is different accents between cities.
Yeah, yeah, of course. We have different accents between cities. For example, in some villages, they speak with different Bulgarian accents. In the large cities, they speak with, I call it normal Bulgarian. They call it like AI Bulgarian. They speak so clear. But when you go to some villages and little cities, yeah, they have some special accent. But it's not different. They all speak Bulgarian and you can understand them. Uh, but what I mean is, don't focus too much on the accent because I think the good English speaker is someone who can understand every accent. Imagine that you are a worker in a company, you have Indian colleague, you have colleague from France, from all over the world. They have they can't speak English like AI with you. They have their own accent, especially Indians. They speak with a lot of accent. Sometimes French people they speak with a special French accent. English, okay? They speak English with you, but with special accent. You have to understand. If you are a good English speaker, you can understand what they mean because you practice a lot with different accent. You had teachers from different countries. You can understand everything like natives.
Oh, I already talked with many peoples from
Yeah,
a lot of the cultures of the world, and Indian, South African, uh,
yeah.
USA, Iran, Turkey, lot of peoples, and lot of
Oh my
the
God.
lot of
Even Iran and Turkey. You
yeah.
talk
No,
to
I
people from
don't
Iran
I
and
don't speak Turkey. I I talk with people from Turkey on preply
yeah, I know.
in English.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice. Amazing. Amazing. You know, uh, it's nice. I talk to many students. The first time that I start my job, I had students from Japan and from China in the other platform, Native Camp. My
Do you
first
study
student, he was
Japan?
Japanese. And now I'm studying about Japanese a little, but these things that I say is about my student. I have students from Japan
Oh, okay.
and I have to teach him English. He was my first student on Native Camp, and somehow he speak with different accents. In the first class I was a good teacher. I was completely sure that I can understand English. I know English very well, and that's why I accepted in demo class, and I passed the test and I can be teacher. I had enough confidence to teach him, but his accent was very different. He couldn't speak English at all, and even he can speak a little, he speak with very bad accent that I can't understand what he's talking about. But then after 10 classes, I used to know their accent. Like I found that, okay, Japanese accent is this. And then I get on well with their accent. I understand them. Even the first time that I had Indian student in my class, it was very hard for me to understand what they're saying because they have a special accent. But then I realized that okay, Indian people speak like this, and my ears getting to know every accent in all over the world. If I meet a new person from another country, I don't have any difficulty to find out what they're talking about because I know some people have bad accents, some people they have very clear accent. For example, for me, some people say you speak like AI, like you speak so clear, everybody can understand your words.
Yes. Oh, the people Indian that I talk, he moved to England, and he say for me it is the accent British. It is very hard to understand. He say, how can I say, too long is right. Too long to learn the accent.
Mhm.
It's right. Too long.
Too long?
Uh, I translate 1 minute.
Too hard? You mean too hard to understand their accent and
Uh, he
learn?
he took his time to learn the accent English, British.
Oh, yes, yes. I had Bulgarian student that he went to live in Britain, and he said, British accent is very hard for me to understand. And somehow I told him that if you live in America, American accent would be so hard for you to understand, believe me. Because I had students from Japan. Usually, Japanese people they really like to go to America, and
Oh, wh-
many of them that they went to America, they say, "Oh my God, American accent is very hard to understand because they speak so quickly."
when you start lesson or a lesson, no, when you start a teach
English studies.
a teach this
Teacher.
person Japan, uh, this person uh, know how can I say this person know about English or not English.
No, no, he was good at English. He go to America for studying. For studying at university, he was very okay at English. He said, but in America, they speak so quickly. For example, when I go to restaurant, and the waiters want to take my order, they speak so quickly, and somehow my brain can't be as fast as them to understand and analyze any words. Even in my classes at university, when instructors are telling something in English, I find it a little bit difficult to have a similar speed. My brain don't have a similar speed to analyze words like them because they were native and I was from Japan and learned English. And yeah, I think I can understand his feeling. It's true for any people that they're not native. Somehow it's hard to learn, especially in universities.
Oh,
Math,
okay.
physics.
Oh,
Science at universities gets so hard.
did you do university? Is right? Did you know? Did you do?
Yeah, yeah. Do you go to university?
Oh,
You can say, do you go to
I
university?
did you go to university?
Yeah, I'm still a student. I'm still a student. Yeah, and I
What
study
do you
about
study?
finance and accounting.
Finance.
Finance and accounting. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of mathematics.
Yeah, a lot of mathematics, and it's very hard for examination. You can't even do any cheatings. You have to study a lot because the questions are super different from what you have in your book. Usually in some lessons like geography or from history, if you have examination, you have some chance to copy paste something or cheat from other classmates. But when it comes to mathematics and when it comes to accounting, you can't do anything. You're just alone in the examination and you have to write down everything by yourself. It's quite hard. But
Oh,
are
okay.
you note student? Do you like studying or no? You just study just to get degree. Do you
Uh,
love
uh,
studying?
I don't like history and geography. I
What
am
was
grad.
your major at university?
I don't understand.
What was your major at university then?
What is the major?
Major means I study about accounting, okay? What
Okay.
about you? What did you study at university?
Oh,
Engineer? I
oh
don't know.
yes, I'm graduated engineering mechanical.
Oh, mechanical. Wow, quite hard.
Yeah.
Mechanical engineering.
Five
You're
years,
genius.
lot of mathematics.
Yeah, you're genius. And I think you really look like engineers.
Yes,
I think,
I I am graduate, but I don't work in this area yet.
oh, really? Why?
Because this I learn English to stand out, right? Stand out than other peoples
To
to
move to another country.
no
Oh, stand
to
out to other people?
stand out to other people. For example, when I can have for example a promote in my job to the
Okay, okay. You
engineering
mean
area.
that you just want to have this degree, you want to have more skills and more documents that you know many things, and
Yes.
when there are some good
Uh,
job openings, you can apply them because you can speak English, you have a degree at university about mechanical engineering, and also you have a lot of skills and they
yes.
can accept you easier. Oh,
Here
yeah,
in
me too. I
Brazil,
have similar.
here in Brazil, who we speak English stand out than other people because almost anyone speak English. In Brazil, there is 200 no uh, yes 200 million peoples and 1% speak English.
Oh my God, it's quite low. In
And
Bulgaria, it's about 15%. We don't have very large population. Our population is around, 6 million. We are not too much, just 6 million.
I
And
don't understand. Six
let me
million.
see, let me see. Population. Okay, yeah, we have about 6.4 million population. It's quite, small. And from this number, around 15% they can speak English.
Oh, my city, São Paulo, there is 900 million people.
900 million people? Ooh, really? Are you sure?
Yes,
Where do you live?
it is the biggest city of Brazil, São Paulo.
Population. Let me check on the population of São Paulo in Brazil. Okay, it's about 12 million. 12
Oh,
million.
12.
12 million is, oh my god, you have two times, the population of Bulgaria. Okay, Bulgaria is 6 million. It means every city is 6
Yes,
million. But one city in Brazil is 12 million. Really?
it is a lot of
Wow.
peoples.
Wow. And how about the birth rate there? I think you have very nice birth rate, like many, many children.
Oh, many peoples arrive to São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. It is the two cities. How can I say? When people foreigners come to Brazil, because
Yeah,
it
I really
is,
like.
yes,
I never seen anything about São Paulo, but I saw Rio de Janeiro in the movies, and I found that it's very beautiful. Very.
uh,
I think your country is super beautiful.
did you know about Carnaval in Rio de Janeiro?
Yeah, yeah. You have some carnivals in Rio de Janeiro that people they wear special
Ever,
costumes and they dance in the street.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Everyone that I talk uh, only know about Brazil. It is Carnaval in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, yeah, and we have a very nice cartoons animation about Rio de Janeiro. Not sure if you know, the name of animation was Rio, the name of the
Oh,
animation, and they
oh,
were about
it's
blue parrots,
yes,
some
yes.
blue parrots.
I like this
Yeah,
movie.
it was very, I love it. It was the
It
first
is
time I fell in
it is
love with
the
your
it
country.
is the same way. No, it is exactly Rio de Janeiro exactly this movie.
Yeah, it was perfect. And how about parrots? Are there so many parrots in Brazil or in Rio de Janeiro? Are there so many parrots?
Parents.
Parrots, like birds.
Oh, it is
Parrots,
the
yeah. They
parents.
have colorful wings. Yes,
Oh, I think that in Brazil the name it is arara.
arara.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
arara.
will show for you. 1 minute. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God! Oh, it's so beautiful. I really like to have one, but I don't like to keep birds at home.
There
They
is
look so cute.
there is lot of colors. Uh, red.
Wow, we have this kind of color. We have it in Bulgaria in the pet shops. You can buy these parrots, and it's quite expensive, very expensive to buy
Oh,
them.
in Bulgaria, do you can buy this? How can I say?
In
1 minute.
the pet shops, in the pet shop, we can buy parrots
The
sometimes,
bird.
but it's very expensive. Yeah, very
Uh,
expensive.
Here in Brazil, it is prohibited. Prohibited.
Yeah, in Bulgaria is prohibited too, but some people they are dealers. How to say? Like they try to sell some special kind of animals to wealthy families, like
Oh,
parrots.
I
And
I
whenever I see this kind of shops that they have these special parrots, I feel so bad, because I think parrots they have wings, they have big wings, they have to be free and alive and fly in the sky. And when I see them in a cage, in a little cage, I feel so sorry. Sometimes I think if I be very wealthy, I like to buy all of these parrots and go to Rio de Janeiro and free them in the sky.
yes. I think this bird blue it is in extinction here in Brazil because this I can it is prohibited. For example, people's get this bird and sell for very expensive.
Yeah, it's quite expensive in Bulgaria if you want to buy parrots. We don't have that kind of it. The blue one, we don't have it in our country, but the red one is we have in pet shops, and it's super expensive.
I think no. I remember when I go to the zoo when I have when I was 18 age. 8 years old, more or less, a kid. I saw this bird. It is lot of it's very big, very big bird
Yeah.
and beautiful.
Yeah, even in the zoo we have in the zoo, but some shopkeepers, not some pet shops, they have these kind of birds and they sell it with high prices. And I don't like this situation. I think it's quite bad, very bad for our life.
Oh
Um,
yes, okay.
yeah, I
Oh,
wish that
I have
more
a
people.
question. Did you uh, tell that you use native cam?
Yeah, I worked in native camp.
How it is this this app, this site?
You mean the platform? Yeah, the platform was good. It's like properly, all the platforms they have similar rules. That one is Japanese, properly is from another country. Amazing Talker is for Taiwan. Just the country who create the sites is different.
Oh,
And
okay.
just the one option in native camp is that you can join to the teacher's class suddenly. Like, don't reserve them. Suddenly, you can go to the class and pay for 15 minutes, for 25 minutes. It was the only benefits of native camp that students can join to the teachers in which time that they want. But also we can do it in properly. If at 12 p.m. I have some free time tomorrow, you reserve the class at 12 p.m. If you have something, you can ask your teacher to reschedule your lesson. I think they don't
Oh,
have
okay.
much difference.
I
Yeah.
will search about native camp before
Yeah, please. In
after.
native camp, there are so many textbooks. Another thing, you can use their textbooks freely. I'm not sure about the textbooks on Purpley because I have my own textbook. But when it comes to native camp, they have good textbooks for studying.
Oh, okay.
If you want to have self-study by yourself, native camp have good textbook, but also I think it's not enough. You need to study with some harder books like for IELTS in order to improve your grammar. And also with that grammar through illustration, we can go in our lesson. But I wish to see you again very soon. I'm so happy to have you in my class, Rafael. If you want to
Okay.
reserve any classes with me, please send me a message if you can't find the available time. Have a
Okay.
nice day,
Uh,
Rafael. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. I really enjoy talking with
Thank
you
you. See
and
you.
have
Me
a good day.
too. Have a good day.
Bye bye.